A federal appeals court has ordered the U.S. State Department to reprocess the passport application of a former Navy sailor and intersex activist who was denied a non-binary passport with an X gender marker instead of the traditional M or F.
The majority of reasons the State Department provided for denying Dana Ziam's request were invalid, the court ruled, and it instructed the agency to reprocess Ziam's application.
We conclude that the State Department acted within its authority but exercised this authority in an arbitrary and capricious manner, the court said in Tuesday's ruling.
While ordering a new review of Ziam's application, the court simultaneously overturned a 2018 district court ruling in Ziam's favor that found the State Department exceeded its authority in denying the passport.
Ziam identifies as gender non-binary, neither exclusively female nor male, and uses they, them pronouns.
Born in 1958 and raised a boy, Ziam discovered later in life that they had in fact been born with ambiguous external genitalia, today commonly referred to as being born with intersex traits. Doctors subsequently performed non-consensual genital surgeries on Ziam as a minor, an increasingly controversial practice that left them scarred.
In 2014, Ziam first applied for a passport with a non-binary gender marker of X, which should reflect their official birth certificate. Ziam's birth certificate is marked unknown. After Ziam's application was denied, they filed suit against then-Secretary of State John Kerry, according to Lambda Legal, the LGBTQ legal organization that is representing Ziam. The case has been making its way through the court system since.
I started the process to get an accurate passport, Ziam said in a statement shared Wednesday by Lambda Legal. In those 5 years, I've been invited to present at several international conferences on issues confronting intersex individuals. I've been unable to attend, because I don't have an accurate passport.
Zim called Tuesday's ruling disappointing, because their passport application has yet to be approved but said they are not deterred.
I knew this would be a long battle, and I'm ready to continue the fight, Zim said.
While we may have wanted a more definitive ruling from the 10th Circuit, the court recognized that treating every applicant as male or female is inconsistent with its own goal to issue an accurate identity document, Lambda legal counsel Paul D. Castillo said in a news release. The court wants the State Department, for the third time, to reconsider Dana's passport application, so we continue our battle.
With this ruling, Castillo said the court is essentially resetting the case by giving the State Department yet another chance to process the passport application without essentially forcing Ziam to commit perjury with a factually inaccurate declaration, that they are either male or female, on the application.
The court wants the State Department, for the third time, to reconsider Dana's passport application, so we continue our battle, Castillo said in Lambda's Wednesday press release.
While Tuesday's ruling represents further delay for Ziam, Castillo said he was encouraged by what Judge Robert Bacharach wrote on behalf of the court, that Ziam's intersex traits should be reflected accurately in their identity documents.
The State Department acknowledges that some individuals are born neither male nor female. Forcing these individuals to pick a gender thus injects inaccuracy into the data, he wrote. A chef might label a jar of salt a jar of sugar, but the label does not make the salt any sweeter. Nor does requiring intersex people to mark male or female on an application make the passport any more accurate. Representative R. O. Khanna, D. Caliph, author of the Gender Inclusive Passport Act, a bill in Congress that would add X to the M and F options for passports, said that while anything short of a clear directive to the State Department is disappointing, it's encouraging that the 10th Circuit acknowledged that offering only 2 gender options on identifying documents is inherently inaccurate. In 2016, NBC News reported that Sarah Kelly Keenan was the first American known to obtain a birth certificate with an X gender marker, reflecting that she was born intersex. Not all intersex people will choose to identify legally as intersex, Keenan told NBC News at the time, and not all parents will choose to have their intersex child identified as intersex on birth documents. But for those who do, the option must exist. Since 2016, when Keenan first obtained a non-binary birth certificate, more and more jurisdictions have moved to allow individuals to obtain birth and identity documents with X gender markers. The growing number of people with non-binary identity documents, Castillo told NBC News, might complicate any future State Department claims that these individuals' travel documents are accurate if they are forced to choose between the two options of M or F when applying for a passport.
Follow NBC Out on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram.